Hey everybody, this is Fran Fraschella, draft expert and basketball junkie. To everybody who's watching, let's get our friends at General Manager Games the subscribers they deserve. Just press that red subscriber button and immerse yourself in sports AI through GM Games content. And on Twitter, it's GM_games. Let's get after it. Let's go.
Hello everyone, welcome back. It's CoachFury here, back at GM Games for another episode in our Let's Play series of the 2004-2005 Phoenix Suns. We are deep in playoff territory now, guys. We are so far in actually that we are in the conference finals for the Western Conference, and we have a really tough matchup for this episode, guys. We are up against the LA Clippers, and we'll break down that matchup in a minute. But first of all, let's focus over to the Eastern Conference and the Miami Heat against the Indiana Pacers, and have a little look at that one first. So in terms of that one, you know, it's 1 seed versus 2 seed. You've got the Shaquille O'Neal, Dwayne Wade Miami Heat against the Jermaine O'Neal, Jamal Tinsley, Reggie Miller, Gary Payton, who was traded to them at the deadline, Pacers. It's going to be a really interesting matchup. I honestly don't think the Pacers are going to have enough to beat the Heat. I think the Heat will go through again. Bearing in mind they've won both of their series so far, 4-0, 4-0. Pacers have a real tough challenge, but it's interesting to see that the two best teams are up against each other there. And then in our side, it is the first seed, us, the Phoenix Suns, up against the third seeded LA Clippers. Obviously, we are pretty much led by our usual juggernaut of Steve Nash, Amar'e Stoudemire, Shawn Marion, and then our free agency pickup of Metta World Peace, who has been a phenomenal six-man for us so far. It's going to be a real tough game though. We've got Corey Maggette is probably their main scorer, and then Magloire in terms of their centre against Stoudemire, and it's going to be a real tough game. I mean, I was looking at their roster, and we match up pretty evenly, to be honest. I mean, I expect Nash to get the better of Jaric. Despite Jaric being a good defender, I expect him to have a little bit more. But Corey Maggette is the one that we need to slow down somehow. The guy is just a really good inside scorer. If we can limit him, you know, to the outside and force them into sort of chucking up shots there, I think that will give us the edge. It might mean that we change a bit of defensive strategy for this one, but I think for the first game we'll let it go. Obviously they've got Shane Battier, who we tried to get at the deadline day. They end up going to the Clippers in a slightly different deal to what we were offering. Elton Brand will be up against Shawn Marion. That's going to be a fun matchup. Elton Brand is a pretty dominant power forward at this era, so that's going to be fun. And then Magloire, who's had a above average season for him, to be honest with you. He's looked pretty good for them. You know, come over from New Orleans, looked good. So this Clippers game is going to be a tough one. I don't know how it's going to go, if I'm honest. I think this is going to be a tough ask for us to get through here. I just think they match up pretty well against us. I think Jaric will be able to slow Nash down, which could impact our ability on offense. But we'll see. We might have to make some adjustments in this one. I don't know. But yeah, let's check out our depth chart first of all. We got any injuries? That is not us. That we were just looking at you. Let's go and have a look at Phoenix. So we have no injuries. We probably can bring Voskuhl back into the lineup, just off the bench for us. And yeah, I think we'll run with what we've got first. We'll see how it goes to begin with. But yeah, first game, we're at home against the Clippers. The Heat are obviously at home. This is going to be tough, but you know that was the job description. To see whether we can get to the championship finals and win it. Got to get past some of the best teams. Clippers have certainly one of the best teams this season. In this Let's Play, who knows? We'll see what happens. So we lose the first game at home. Eek. That is not a good start for us. We lose by 16 as well. Ouch. Elton Brand with a pretty good game there. Ooh, I think we're going to make an adjustment, I think, for this second game. And the adjustment is going to be pretty simple in terms of strategy. We are going to try and see if we can play passive and force them into some outside shots. Let's see if that will get us back into this one at home. And it does. We managed to get the win there. Let's take a look at that one. We win by 6 at home. Means it takes us to 1-1. Nash with 40 points. We managed to slow down some of their scoring ability. I want to force them into outside shots, to be honest with you. It looks like they're a poor outside shooting team. So if we can do that, we might have enough to get this one done. Nash with a huge game though. Look at that, 40 points. Getting to the line really well. Hitting shots. That's good. That's good. That's exactly what we want. So let's head into game 3. The Heat are 2-0 up already. That's not surprising. But let's see if we can nick one on the road here. Oh, we didn't manage to do it in the first game. Oh, hang on a minute. Random error there. So we lose by 6. And they hit 52%. Ouch. Yeah, okay, they hit 33% from downtown. We didn't really do much better. What's our strategy looking like again? So we are running passive, which is meant to protect the paint more. Do we keep this as is? Do we do some assignment matchups? I think we just run with what is. And just see here. We're on the road. This is a huge, huge game for us. Yeah, I think we go with what we've got. See if we can get that done. Just mulling whether we want to change anything strategy-wise. Let's have another little look at the last game. So we lost by 6. I think maybe it looks like we hit foul trouble all over the place, which is surprising. Wouldn't have expected that. I think we go with what is. Let's see. Oh, we managed to pull out the win. So both teams struggle at home. We pull out 138 points. We managed to put up. My God. Stoudemire with 30 points. Nash with 20. Meta World Peace with 20. We're hitting all kinds of foul trouble, which is interesting, but so are they, to be fair. Battier and Jaric having issues. It's now tied up 2 apiece. I think we're going to have to dive in and watch the games now. And the Pacers have come back with 2 wins as well. Wow. This is what the conference finals is all about. I don't think we've got any injuries. I'll double check once we've saved. Oh, yep. So we do have 1 injury. You're out with a sore knee, which means that someone else has got to come in and take your minutes, which is probably going to have to be... Don't really want to put Bo Outlaw in. This is the problem. Okay, so I think Matt, you'll play a few more minutes there. You'll play there. You can come on there. I think we'll just give Marion some more minutes. And hope that does enough really. So power forward, yeah. I think we'll do something like that. So Hunter will come in and take those minutes. Yeah, we're just gonna have to run our guys ragged a little bit here. Okay, right, this is a big one. 2 apiece. We'll give it a quick save in case we get a crash. But yeah, 2 apiece. We're tied up. We are at home in this one. I think we are anyway. We might not actually be. No, we are at home. Sorry, we are at home. Big game here. 2-2 tied up. Whoever wins this one will have the slight edge going into the next game. But it's been a real tough matchup for both teams. Let's see how we get on. We'll obviously crank it up until we get to sort of the closing parts of the game. This has been neck and neck for both teams. Hopefully we can hold home court. If we can hold home court, it gives us 2 games to try and get that game 4 win. That's really important because we are the top seed. We do have the final game at home if we go to a game 7. So I'm hoping we can neck out the win here, get ourselves in a good position, try and have a go on the road. And if we can't, at least we've got the supporters behind us for the final game as we take a bit of a lead here. And the Clippers are definitely struggling early on in this game. Only hitting 28% from field goal. We really need to limit. If we can limit Maggette or at least force him to chuck up shots versus our guys, then that will give us the edge. But they've fought back now, and they're now taken the lead against us in this first quarter. This is close. This is 2 really good teams, to be fair. But hopefully we've got enough in the tank here. We're obviously having to tweak the rotation a bit because we do have some Voskuhl injured on our bench, who was providing just a couple of minutes here or there. But it means that Marion's going to have to play heavy minutes. Hunter's going to have to play a little bit more of a range of positions in terms of the front court. Hopefully that's enough. But it looks like this is going to be a neck and neck game, guys. 3 points in it or so. They are coming back in terms of shooting. We are struggling with our shooting numbers. So they take a bit of a lead now. Going into the back in the second quarter, they are starting to pull away from us a little bit here, guys. Come on. We need a bit more from you, from my elite guys. Nash has only hit 1 of 2. Stoudemire's 3 of 9, which is not good enough. And we are down by 6 at the half. Eek. That is not good. Richardson has hit foul trouble. Marion's hit foul trouble. Johnson's hit foul trouble. And they haven't had too many issues. Maggette is hit up 20 points. Ouch. Okay, that's not good. We are down by 6. Let's hope we can pull it back now. We've got guys back in who are in our starting rotation. Hopefully they can stay out of foul issue. If we don't, then we are going to struggle because we don't have that depth that other teams do have. We pointed this out at the beginning of the season as the Clippers are starting to pull away from us here. We are certainly struggling. Getty's pretty much taken the team on his back here. 7 of 16. Livingston's having a good game. We are certainly down and out in this one, I think, guys. I think we're going to have it all to do. We're going to be down. Stoudemire 3 of 10 is just simply not good enough. It looks like Steve Nash has hit foul trouble because Tabus is having to play some heavy minutes here. And we are well and truly out here. 34% is not good enough. 20-point gap. As we go into the fourth quarter here, we are needing a minor miracle to get back in this one. I don't think I'm going to necessarily slow this one down, guys. I think we are. I can't see us coming back into this one. 15 points is the gap. We need a bit of a miracle. I'm guessing Steve Nash must have fouled out because he's not come back in at all, which is just not good. When our main primary point guard, our MVP is out, that's going to cause us all kinds of issues. Okay, so Steve Nash has come back in now in the final 4 minutes of the game, down by 16. I can't see us bringing this one back. $14-point gap. Yeah, we've got it all to do in the next game. There's no doubt about that. Maggette, 11 of 23. Elton Brand, 10 of 24. We have certainly struggled in this one as the Clippers take the win on the road against us. Yeah, Steve Nash with 5 fouls. That's not good. So we need some adjustments, I think. It's pretty clear for the next game. So in terms of strategy, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to have you go and mark Maggette. You are our best defender. I'm going to have Stoudemire go and mark Brand. Match up against Brand. In terms of the depth chart, I think Richardson, you're going to come out. We're going to run you guys right the way down. I'm going to put your sub matrix right the way down because I need you guys on the court as much as you possibly can. Yeah, we're going to run with that, I think. I will do that, because what that means is that if Richardson's in, put you in like that. It means that if anyone gets knocked out in terms of the front court positions, then Meta World Peace will come in, and I think he's a better front court player than some of the other guys that we've got deeper in the rotation. So we're going to run with that and see. Going to run just really heavy on starters, see if that's enough to get the job done. We've been fouling out a lot, so what's our intensity? We will just drop that down 1, see if that's enough. Here we are. So the Heat are up 3-2. We are down 3-2 against the Clippers. Can we provide a miracle here? Get the job done. Get us to a Game 7 at home, and get ourselves in a position where we could try and win the conference finals. All to do though. It's tough to win on the road when the other team only has to win to get through. It's going to be a tough game, this one. Hoping that we just don't have the foul trouble. If we don't have the foul trouble, we've got a shot. We'll certainly see. I mean, we came out in the first game looking strong as well, but then they pulled us right back, and then that third quarter they just blitzed us when we had the foul issues. We had to pull people. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we've got enough in there to just run our starters really heavy, get us through, and get us into a Game 7 position. As we take a bit of a good start here, strong start from us. We need to keep up this sort of shooting performance to get us through. Looks like Stoudemire's had some foul trouble because he's already out. 10 points is the gap as we go into the end of this first quarter, heading into the second now. This is where they pulled it back against us last time. We had all kinds of trouble. So I'm hoping we've got enough here to get the job done. Come on, just keep us out of foul trouble. We are getting lots of fouls against us. For us. 18 times we've gone to the line. This gap is 7 points. 5 points now. 3 points. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be a real close game. And they take a bit of a lead now. They've pulled it back. Maggotti's a 0 of 3 though. That's good. That's where we want him. Brand is 4 of 7, unfortunately. They pull a bit of a lead up against us. Tabus has had to come back in. I'm guessing Nash has fouled issues again, which has not really helped us at all. That's when we've always dropped, is when Nash has had to come out, because we don't have a better point guard really, or an equivalent point guard. I mean, we don't have anyone who can provide that same sort of performance. And it is neck and neck at the half, 58 points apiece. Nash is in all kinds of foul trouble. So is Marion. So is Johnson. Stoudemire's actually stayed out of foul trouble. Meta World Peace is having a great game. 19 points. Come on, we can do this, guys. We can do this. We can do this. I know we can. We just got to stay out of foul trouble, get the points we need, cause them to foul out some guys, and then we should be okay. But it's neck and neck at this moment in time. It's going to go down to the wire. I can see it now. I'm just hoping if we can keep out of foul trouble, we can keep our starters in towards the end of the game when it really matters. But we need to build up a bit of a lead, I think, at this point. Bench is in for them. Gap is 3 points. 6 points. Oh, this is going to be close. Well, at least we're going out with a bit of a fight if we do go out, I have to say. Final couple of minutes here of the third quarter. We've pulled out a bit of a lead. 10 points, in fact. Although the actual bench has sort of been wrecked and come in now, it looks like. 10 points is the gap. 8 points. 6 points. Oh my god. Going into the fourth quarter now. We're up by 5. And that everyone is in, so we've not got any major foul issues. It looks like Marion might have had some foul trouble. The gap is now 4 points. Final 9 or so minutes. I will look to try and slow this down, probably around about the 5-minute mark, I think. Unless it gets really tight before then. 4-point game. Okay, we're going to slow it down at this point. The gap is 5 points. We've got all of our starters in. The gap is now 7 points. Magetti's had a poor night. Brand has been holding them up, really. 4-point game, though. 4 minutes left. We've got to hope that we can just do enough here. And there's a defensive foul, so Stoudemire's at the line. He hits both of them, so it's a 6-point gap. Magetti on it. Magetti's had a poor night, but he hits that one as we go back to a 4-point game with 4 minutes to go. Just got to keep scoring. We keep scoring. Oh, there's a turnover. Morg's got it now. It's stolen by Meta World Peace. We've gone up the other end. Johnson on it. Dead ball. Okay, missed that one. Gone pinged out of bounds, that one did. Battier on it. Into Maguilar. Maguilar makes it. So it's now a 2-point game with 3 minutes left. Come on, guys. Come on. Stoudemire's got it. Out to Meta. Meta moves in. Pings it back out to Nash. Nash on it. He hits it. He makes it. 5 points in the game. Nash with 23. Look at that. It's a 5-point game. Clippers are on the ball now. We foul. Magetti's at the line. He makes both of them, I think. Yep, 3 points. 3 points in it. Shot goes up by Stoudemire. Missed. Moore grabs the rebound. 3 points in it. And there's a turnover there by Magetti. Kicks it out to Hunter. Hunter makes it. 5-point game. 2 minutes left. Oh, can we take this to a game 7? Shots in. Battier. He makes it. 3-point game. Oh, man, we should have tried and got Battier. We should have tried harder to get him. Guy's a good shooter on this. It's out to Stoudemire. Stoudemire. Out to, I think that's Meta. He shoots. Misses. Moore grabs the rebound. 3-point game. Mate, hit. Missed. Grabbed by Jaric. There's a foul. Yep, foul there. Maric's got it. He moves in. Misses it. Johnson grabs the rebound. Out to Johnson. Into Meta. Meta out to Nash. Minute or so left now. 3-point game. Into Nash. Out to Meta. Meta hits it. Misses it. Rebounds grabbed. 59 seconds left. There's a turnover there. Dead ball turnover. Nash has got it. We've got 50 seconds left, guys. Just get a score here. Get a score here. Gets us up. Nice. There's a foul. Nash hits him. Misses one. Hits one of two. 4-point game now. 40 seconds left. Out to Battier. Oh, there's a personal foul there. And now we're in foul territory. We're now 6 points, 30 seconds left. I think we've got enough now, unless they can really do something miraculous here. As long as we keep hitting our free throws, although we made 1 of 2 there, and we should be okay. 20 seconds left. They miss. Rebounds grabbed. 12 seconds left. Fouled immediately. I think that's going to force us into a game 7, guys. Yeah, I think so. 3 seconds left. The game is over. Whoa! They win 1 on the road. We win 1 on the road. We're going to a game 7. Wow. That was a really close game. Player of the game was Meta World Peace. No surprise there. He had a pretty stonking shooting night. Nash had a good night, although his assist numbers were down. We are going to a game 7. Whew. Both conference finals have gone to a game 7. The Pacers and the Heat are 3 apiece. We are 3 apiece. I will save this quickly and check to see. I don't think Voshko is back, so I don't think we're going to change the rotation as such. Oh no, he is back, so we can. Do we want to take Hunter out? I think we just go with what is. I think we just go with that. Let's go with that. So we are obviously going to watch this game. This is it. Game 7 in the conference finals. We are at home. We haven't won at home in the other ones. We've split everything at home, so I'm not too confident about the home court advantage. But let's see how we get on. Huge game here. Both teams deserve to go through, to be honest with you, at this stage. Both teams have had a really, really good series. Either team goes through. I think that you could argue that's fair, but I'm really hoping we can get through and face either the Pacers or the Heat. As usual with the last game, I think it's down to whether we can just basically not get in foul trouble. If we don't get in foul trouble, we will be perfectly fine, I think. If we get into foul trouble, we could have some issues. And we need to slow Magetan and Brand down. Slow those two guys down, we'll be fine. First quarter here, business as usual for us, to be honest with you, in this series. We seem to always do well in the first quarter. Second quarter tends to be a bit of a mixed bag. And in the third quarter is usually what's made or broken it for both teams, to be honest with you. So if we've got to just keep this momentum going. We're shooting really well. We haven't had that many 3-point shots actually in this game so far, but Wetterwell pace is 3 or 4. That's good. We're in okay shape. We're up by 9 going into the second quarter here. So here comes their little drive to try and get us back. 7-point gap now. We just need to keep this going. It looks like our bench has come in against not all of their bench actually. Brand has stayed in. He's 1 of 8 though. 2 of 9 now. 10-point gap. It's good. It's a good performance. Our starters have come back in now, and we are in much better shape than we have been in other games in this series. As we go midway through the second quarter now, we have managed to hold them to just 41 points, which is great. Although our 3-point shooting has certainly not been there tonight so far. 1 of 7, which is normally something we can normally rely on pretty well. Metawell piece has already got 20 points. Gap is 10 points now. As we go into the final minute of the second quarter, we are looking like we are in good shape to end this half. As we end the half up by 14, which is a good performance from us. Steve Nash is having a good game as well, 5 of 12. The assist numbers haven't really been there for them in this series. But yeah, Metawell Peace is having 22 points, that's good. Hunter providing some useful minutes actually for us, and we're not in as much foul trouble as we have been. Johnson has had some foul issues, so has Marion, but they've got Brand and Maget, 2 of their key players, in foul trouble. So the issue is on them, not on us at the moment. As we go into the second half, can we keep this one at bay and actually win this quite comfortably, or will it go back down to the wire as it seems to have done for every single game we've played them as when it's come to crunch time? As the gap is being shortened as I speak, down to 10 points, back, well, 8 to 10, then back to 9. Just got to keep this going. As we go midway through the third quarter here, we are up by about 10 or so points, looking fairly okay at the minute. As I say that, we get cut to 7, cut to 5, going into sort of cut to 3. Oh my god, I need to stop talking. Hopefully if I stop talking, the lead will come back. 6-point game, final 3 minutes of the third quarter here. Battier is having a great game. Oh, we should have tried to get him. 22 points he is on now. Maybe he's an off-season acquisition for us, possibly. The gap is now 4 points. Final few seconds here of the third, into the fourth now. Back out to 6 points. We will obviously slow it down, I think, for the final few minutes or so. 2-point game now at this stage. 4-point game. Oh, this is back and forth. The Clippers are really making a case of it now. 2 points in it. Try and slow this down. Probably around about the 5-minute mark again, I think. Unless we lose the lead, then I might come back a bit earlier than that. So 1-point game in it. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, we're going to slow it down now. I think we'll go to that pace. 2-point game. Let's just pause for a minute. 2-point game. Top performers for us have been Stoudemire with 24 points, Metawell Peace with 29 points, and for them, Brand is carrying them with 27 points. 2 points in it though. Clippers have possession. This is going to be going down to the wire, I'm sure. And it's made. It's now all tied. 5 minutes left in this game. Nash brings the ball up. Gives it over to Marion. Marion back out to Johnson. Johnson to Meta World Peace. Meta World Peace makes it 3-point game. Makes the 3-pointer. We've really struggled from there. 4 of 11 so far in this game. And it's a defensive foul. Oh, Magetti's at the line. 1-point game. Into Stoudemire. Stoudemire's had a good game. He's fouled immediately. And he makes both free throws, which puts us back up by 3. 4.5 minutes left. It's into Magetti. Out to Jaric. Jaric hits the shot, makes it. 1-point game. Oh, this is going to be close. Out to Meta. Meta hits it as an immediate defensive foul. And he makes both free throws? No, he misses one. 1 of 2. 2-point game now. Out to Magetti. Magetti makes it. Ties the game back up. 3.5 minutes left or so. Johnson into Meta. Out to Marion. Marion moves in. Dishes it out to Nash. Nash hits it and makes it. He scored 20 plus points now in this game. That's 55 times on the year if you saw that pop up. Which is pretty impressive in itself. Shots hit. Magetti misses it. Meta World Peace brings it down. Goes up the other end as a turnover. Dead ball turnover. Meta on the turnover. That's not good. Magalore. Stolen by Nash. Nash brings it forward. Out to Meta. Meta into Stoudemire. 2.5 minutes or so left. Missed by Stoudemire. Gap is still 2 points. Moves in. Oh, and Magetti makes the move and gets the layup. We're all tied up here at this point. Stoudemire moves in, gives the screen, dishes it out to Marion. Marion is fouled. He makes both free throws. 2 important free throws there. We're back up by 2. Into Jaric. Jaric hits it, misses. Johnson brings the rebound forward. Out to Nash. Into Meta. Back out to Nash. Just under 2 minutes now to go. Marion's got it into Nash. Looks like we're slowing the play down a little bit here. Into Nash. Stolen. Turnover. And Maget turns it over as well. Oh my god, neither team wants the ball at this stage. Nash has got it. Back out to Meta. Meta out to Johnson. Johnson hits it. Missed. Rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To Magalore. Magalore hits it. Misses. Nash grabs the rebound. 48 seconds left. It's still a 2-point game. Neither team wants to score a bucket at this stage. Back out to Nash. Nash moves in. Dishes it back out to Meta. Back out to Johnson. Johnson into Nash. Running the clock down here, certainly. Stoudemire. And he's fouled. He makes a free throw. Makes both to make it a 4-point game with 30 seconds left. Jaric just goes up and immediately hits the shot though. It's a 2-point game. Nash is in for free throws. We'll slow this down another click, I think. Shots up. Nash has grabbed it. It's a 4-point game. Are they going to foul here? They immediately foul. Nash is on the free throws. Makes it a 6-point game now with 10 seconds left. The shot is up. It's missed. Marion grabs it. Nash is down the other end. And I think that's it. I think we've won Game 7 of the conference finals. We are going to the championship game. 9-point win. Oh, that was definitely not a 9-point win though, I have to say. Whoa, Stoudemire, you turned up in that Game 7 decider. Put up 28 points, 11 rebounds. Oh my god. What a game. What a game. Blimey. That was a huge Game 7 win there. And it looks like we are up against the Pacers. Oh my god, they knocked out the Heat. Really? Let me save quickly. I just want to go back and check. What? I can't believe the Heat got knocked out. I honestly thought they would go through. Wow. The Pacers knocked out the Heat. O'Neal put out 36 points. Wade put out 26 and they still beat them. Wow. O'Neal. Tinsley with 35. Oh my god. Oh, well, we've made it to the championship finals. We've got to play the Pacers in the next episode. But my God, it never ends easy in these Let's Plays. Going to a Game 7 in the conference finals and getting through after losing probably what was Game 5 at home. I thought that was going to be it, but we managed to pull it through. We'll see next time whether we can beat the Indiana Pacers and win the NBA championship, something that the Phoenix Suns did not do during this season. Can we do the unthinkable and rewrite a bit of history here?